Welcome to the Vintage Athlete Podcast, specially designed for retired athletes. I'm your host, Tara Fortier. I'm a master's level licensed and board certified behavior analyst, yoga and meditation teacher, nutrition coach, and now mom of 2 athletes. But most importantly, I'm just like you, a retired athlete doing life after sport. Whether it's trying new things that you might be bad at, learning how to feed and exercise your post-sport body without kicking your own butt, or figuring out how to fill that giant hole in your life that used to be filled with practices, coaches, teammates, and the adrenaline rush of your sport, I'm going to drop some unconventional knowledge and strategies on you and do it from a place of love and acceptance. We'll tackle solutions from a unique perspective rooted in mindfulness and acceptance and commitment therapy. If you're a retired athlete looking to create a fulfilling and empowered life beyond your sport, this show is for you. This is the Vintage Athlete Podcast, your game plan for life after sports. So lace up for your next adventure and we'll transition, redefine, and evolve together. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Vintage Athlete Podcast. I'm Tara Fortier, your trusted retired athlete friend, here to help you navigate life after sports with purpose and self-compassion and maybe a little bit of tough love. So today we're tackling something that a lot of former athletes brush off or roll their eyes at or maybe straight up ignore, and that's meditation. Yeah, I said it. But before you hit that skip button, hear me out. I get it. From an athlete perspective, meditation sounds soft, maybe even boring. And if you're like most former athletes, the idea of sitting still and doing nothing feels like the complete opposite of what you're wired to do. But guess what? That mindset is holding you back. Meditation is one of the most powerful tools that you can use for mental clarity, focus, and emotional resilience. And those are basically the things that you need now that sports aren't the center of your life. So today, I am busting the 5 biggest meditation myths that are keeping former athletes like you from reaping the benefits of this game-changing practice. And trust me, by the end of this episode, you're going to be rethinking everything that you knew about meditation. All right, so let's get into it. Myth number 1, meditation is only for stress relief. All right, so let's start out with the biggest myth out there. This idea that meditation is just about stress relief. Look, meditation, does it help with stress? Yes, absolutely. But is that all it does? Absolutely not. For former athletes, meditation is about so much more than just chilling out and getting zen. It helps you sharpen your focus, improve your reaction time, and stay mentally strong, just like you trained your body back in your competitive days. So think about it. As an athlete, you trained your muscles over and over to react quickly, move efficiently, and perform under pressure. Meditation does the same thing, but for your mind. You want better sleep? Meditate. You want more emotional stability? Meditate. And if you want to maintain that competitive edge and discipline in your everyday life, you already know, you meditate. So it's not just about finding peace. It's about owning your mindset. And if you think you don't need that, you're lying to yourself. So myth number 2, you have to sit still for hours to meditate. All right. So here's the next excuse that I hear all the time. I don't have enough time to meditate. Yes, you do. People think that they need to meditate for an hour in complete silence, sitting on a cushion, surrounded by candles and incense. Newsflash, that's nonsense. You can meditate for 5 minutes and still get the benefits. I mean, even 1 minute of focused breathing can reset your nervous system. So you don't need a fancy setup. You don't need to sit cross-legged in a robe. You just need a moment. So try this. The next time you're about to scroll through your phone mindlessly, which is probably 10 minutes from now, set a timer for 60 seconds. Close your eyes, breathe in, breathe out, and just sit with it for 1 minute. Boom. That's meditation. So, really, there shouldn't be any excuses for why this doesn't work for you. Myth number 3, meditation is only for mindfulness, not for focus. Okay, this one gets me feeling a little spicy. Some people think that meditation is just about being present and living in the moment. And okay, sure, it is about that. But you know what else it does? It supercharges your focus. Think about how locked in you were as an athlete. You trained your brain to block out distractions, stay in the zone, and deliver whenever it mattered. Meditation helps you do that in every part of your life. It teaches you to focus on what is helpful and meaningful to you. And all those distracting thoughts that aren't helpful, you learn how to let them go and not need to react to them. So, whether you're working on your career or you're transitioning to something new, or maybe you're just trying to figure out who the hell you are now, meditation trains your mind to stay focused instead of spiraling into overthinking and self doubt and all of those negative thoughts. So, no, it's not just about mindfulness, it's about performance. And if you're someone who thrives on being at your best, meditation is a no brainer. So, myth number 4, meditation is a quick fix for mental health problems. Okay, so let's be real. Meditation is not a magic pill for anxiety or depression or any other mental health struggle. I see way too many people try meditation once, get frustrated when their brain doesn't shut off, and then declare, meditation doesn't work for me. So that's like expecting six-pack abs after doing one sit up. Right? Come on now. Meditation is a practice, just like your athletic practice. It takes time and it's about long term mental resilience, not overnight results. But here's the cool part, the more you do it, the more you'll notice subtle shifts. You'll catch yourself before spiraling into that negative self talk. You'll handle setbacks with more clarity and you'll feel more in control of your emotions instead of getting yanked around by them. So if you tried meditation once and wrote it off, I challenge you to give it another shot. Don't quit after one bad workout, right? Then don't quit on this. And if you do have mental health struggles, meditation can help, but it's not the end all be all for everything. So if you are struggling with something that's more significant mental health wise, a combination of meditation and other professional services are what's going to help you. So, our last myth here, meditation is a religious practice. Okay, this one might be the biggest myth of them all. I hear people say, meditation isn't for me. I'm not religious. Listen, meditation is not a religious thing, it's a human thing, it's a mental practice. Yes, some religious traditions use meditation, but that doesn't mean it's off limits to everyone else. Meditation is just mental training. You don't have to believe in anything specific. You don't have to chant or do rituals or anything like that. All you're doing is strengthening your brain, just like you strengthened your body during your athletic career. So if you've been avoiding meditation because you think it's too woo woo or spiritual, cut the BS and give it a shot. You've got nothing to lose, except maybe your skepticism. So there we have it. 5 of the biggest myths about meditation. So what's your excuse now? We just busted these 5 big myths about meditation, and hopefully I've convinced you that it's not just for yogis, monks, or people with too much free time. Meditation is for you, the former athlete who wants to stay sharp, focused, and mentally strong. If you're curious about where to start, check out my new course, The Meditation Playbook. It is designed specifically for former athletes who want to build a meditation practice without all the fluff, and they just don't know how to get started. So the link will be in the show notes. Go check it out. And if this episode hit home for you, share it with a teammate who needs to hear it. Let's get more retired athletes embracing meditation and leveling up in their life after sports. All right, that's it for today. Go take 1 minute to meditate. Just one. I dare you. Unless you're driving, then don't do that. Just wait until you get home. So I'll catch you next time on the Vintage Athlete Podcast. Until then, keep evolving. You have officially crossed the finish line of this episode of the Vintage Athlete Podcast. Congrats. I hope you're feeling empowered to live your best life after sports. And remember, you are not alone in this journey. If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Your feedback not only helps improve this podcast, but also helps other retired athletes find our community. Stay connected with me on Instagram at vintage.athlete for daily tips, inspiring stories, and to share your own experiences. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for being a part of the Vintage Athlete team. Together, let's continue to find balance, build fitness, and redefine success in this exciting new chapter. I'm Tara Fortier, and I can't wait to connect with you again next time. Until then, keep evolving and keep creating your legacy beyond the game. Take care, and see you next time on the Vintage Athlete Podcast.